Doctor, I know there's no good reason to be afraid, but I'm terrified.
Okay. Take a deep breath. Now, tell me, when did it start?
Well, there's this patio on top of the building at work, and I was up there one day on a beautiful day. It was last Thursday, I think. And I was leaning against a pole that holds up the pergola, and there was a railing in front of me. And and then I was looking at the railing, and all of a sudden I noticed there was an opening in the railing, and that kind of made me feel uncomfortable.
The railing. Tell me more about the railing.
It's wrought iron. It's 3 feet high. It's shiny black with firm rail at the top and the bottom and spindles in between the rail. I think that's what they're called. The railing is rooted in the concrete beneath it with posts. But then I saw the opening in the railing, and it wasn't very big, maybe about a foot wide. But that scared me, and I held on more tightly to the post that I was leaning against.
Could you have fallen through the opening you noticed?
No, there's no way. Because I was a long ways off. And then also, even if I was standing right in front of it, I would have had to carefully slide between it because it wasn't very big. It was about 2 stories up. I was just looking at how far down it was to fall.
So were you considering about sliding out of the opening?
No way. I'm not suicidal. I just noticed it was possible. And the opening was just above the drain, and I suppose they used it to clean out the drain. But it just freaked me out that it was even there.
So you were thinking about your safety, weren't you?
Well, not so much about my safety. I didn't want to fall, but not even the safety of other people. It was just the fact that it was possible. That freaked me out, just that it was possible to be able to go through the rail.
You were thinking about falling, weren't you?
Yes. Wouldn't you?
No, probably not. But you were focused and afraid of the distance to the ground, correct? That sounds like a fear of heights to me. What do you think?
No, I don't think so. Because I can go in an airplane, no problem, and actually enjoy looking out the window, even though it's a long ways down. But there's no way, you know what I mean, doctor? There's no way I could fall out because there's no edge. You know what I think it is? I don't think I'm afraid of heights. I think I'm afraid of edges.
Interesting.
Where the rail stood in front of the edge, I felt safe, like that edge was in a cage and couldn't get me.
So do you think the edges are out to get you?
Yes, it's like they call to me and want me to come closer, but I know what they're doing and I stay away.
So how do you get to the patio on the roof?
I take the elevator up. It's a nice little box with no edges. I occasionally tried to take the stairs up a few times to get some exercise, but that didn't work for me. I'd look over the railing and be afraid I was going to fall.
So it seems like you're really afraid of the edges. Let's visualize for a moment that you're on the staircase, a very solid staircase. I imagine with a good handrail.
Yes.
Now visualize yourself on that staircase, holding on to the handrail. Now look over the handrail that you're holding. What do you see?
Nothing.
What do you mean, nothing?
I mean, there's just air there. There's nothing to hold me up if I were to go over the rail.
Can you see anything on the other side of the rail?
No, I can't see everything, doctor. I mean, I can just see the little bit I can see, but I can't see anything that would hold me up.
So how do you know that there's nothing on the other side of the rail? How do you know that you cannot fly?
I just know, okay, and it feels uncomfortable talking about it.
So the possibility of something bad makes edges uncomfortable. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
Again, what can you actually see on the other side of the rail?
Nothing.
Maybe that's what you're afraid of. Try to emphasize and repeat after me. I'm afraid of nothing.
I'm afraid of nothing.
You're afraid of nothing.
I'm afraid of nothing, but I see your cute little trick there. I'm actually afraid of edges.
Yes. I know. But can you tell me why?
Because I'm not sure what's going to hold me up if I get on the other side.
Aha! Yes, that's it. I think we made good progress for today. See you next week.
Thanks, doctor.